people, it's me, Obioma Okoli, here with another episode. If you're coming for the first time, please, you're highly welcome. Thank you for coming to watch my video today. If you're one of my subscribers and you're watching this video, thanks for your support, thanks for your likes, for your comments. Continue to give us the tips and suggestions. I really do appreciate them. And guys, please don't fail to click on the notification button so you continue to get more videos from me. Thank you so much for all your support so far, and welcome to today's episode. So today we're going to be talking about the dumb questions men ask, the silly questions they ask. We just finished talking about the questions women ask that are so annoying, just questions women ask so they can do a little bit of drama to get their husband's attention. But today is the question men ask. Yeah, men ask some questions, and when you think about it, you want to like, what? Why would he even say that? Yeah, they do. So the first question we're going to talk about today is this. A man goes to work and the wife has like four kids to take care of. We know how kids are. I have just one toddler and an adolescent daughter, but I can't stop shouting. My adolescent daughter is okay. She don't have problem with things like that. But my toddler son, he's always trying to climb here, climb there. This minute he's sitting by your side. The next minute he's gone missing. And each time he's missing, something is definitely going wrong. So you're always screaming, get down from there. Drop that. What are you doing with that? What are you doing there? And this man comes from work and the wife tells him, oh yeah, honey, I wasn't able to do the laundry today. I know I did the laundry, but I wasn't able to, bring them out from to fold them up. So it's still there. I will do it when I have the time. And this man goes like, really? You have at least 10 hours to do that. What have you been doing all day? And the woman is going to be like, did you just ask that question? What have I been doing since morning? When I have your kids to cater for? Well, taking care of kids is like the simplest thing you can do. Really? And that's going to be a problem. So guys, taking care of kids is not something easy. I can tell you from experience that taking care of kids is one of the most difficult job in this world. You scream your lungs out, you chase them around, then you make sure they're here. They have their nap, you think they're sleeping, they're already awake and they're already scattering the rooms. And you go up there, you fix the things they scattered, and just for you to go downstairs again to get something else, they've poured something somewhere, you're gonna clean. As you're cleaning, something else is happening somewhere else. It's a big job. So if you're one of those men that comes back and asks their wife what they've been doing all day when you know that you have kids at home, please stop. It's actually very annoying when you ask that. Then the second thing the men actually ask is this. A man will be at home watching the television, doing nothing, watching the TV. The wife is going to be in the kitchen. She is cooking. She's done cooking. She's going to do the dishes. That man sees this woman doing all this. She's done with the dishes and she's going to go do one or two things, go do laundry, sweep the house, clean everywhere. Some of these lazy men are still sitting down watching the TV. And when this woman is done doing everything in the home, she goes take her bath and goes to the living room and sits down with her phone. Immediately you sit down with your phone, that's when your husband is going to tell you, baby, there's something I want us to talk about. And you're like, oh, okay, what is it? I'm not comfortable with the way you use your phone. You're always on your phone. Each time I look at you, you're always on your phone. You're always doing Facebook or you're TikToking or you're doing one thing or the other. It's not good. When you put yourself too much like this in Facebook, it distracts you for the things you're supposed to be doing at home. This is somebody that have been standing for hours doing one or two things in the home. And this is a young man that have been sitting down for hours as well, watching the TV, watching the news, watching games, watching sports. He's the one telling you now that you use your phone too much. So men, if you're one of those men that do that, please stop it, because it's insane to ask those questions. Just the one time you see people on their wives on their phone, you want to talk about it, you want to criticize it. You do not see the times where they are busy, when they are doing one or two things, but you see when they take their phone. Why do you always see that part of their phone, but you don't see the part when they're in the kitchen, cooking your meals, washing the dishes, doing every other job? So yeah, you should participate in even home care. Coming to that now. Yeah, you should participate. Help your wife out with chores. It doesn't matter who you are. Man, if you're the husband, you should help. Help in the home, help to do one or two things. So that it even goes a long way to relieve your wife of a lot of duties. Not when you see her on her phone, you begin to know how she has been handling her phone, how it's been a problem. You don't see when she's busy. Then another point we want to talk about here is your son. Maybe you come home and your wife is telling you, oh yeah, honey, your son Alex just had a fall today. Yeah, he fell down. Yeah, he fell. He had a little bruise, but it's fine. I've taken care of it. And you're like, really? How come? How did you allow him to fall? You're with him all day. So why? What's the essence of you being with him all day if he still falls and gets injured? I don't understand it. Isn't it better that he's in the daycare than be at home with his mom and still get injured? Why are you not taking your momly duties important? I'm sure you were watching Facebook or watching one of your movies. That's why you didn't know that he was going to hurt himself. That's wrong. That's wrong. Believe me, I'm telling you from experience that that's wrong. Because I have a toddler son, and believe me, 1 minute he's sitting right beside you and you're like, oh, 5 minutes nap, and he's disappeared. And of course, if they disappear, they are not doing anything that is nice. They're always trying to find something new. They're trying to make some invention, so they destroy things. They fall, they injure themselves. So the least you could do with this your wife that is already stressed from the fact that your son fell down, the least you could do is to say, oh honey, you must have felt so bad when that happened. What did you do? Did you apply anything on it? Did you call the doctor? Yeah, those are the kind of things you need to say. Because your wife intentionally will not want his son to fall, obviously. No woman wants the son or the daughter to get injured. So instead of adding more salt to already pain, already injury, you add salt so that the pain will be extra. No, you don't need to do that. Go ahead and console this woman for being stressed out all day and having to deal with the fact that the son fell down. So if you're husband and you're also guilty of this, please stop. If your wife complains anything to you, support. Don't try to bring her down the more, because she's already down complaining that thing to you. The next thing that men do is this. Maybe they go to work and they hear of how a woman messed her marriage up, how a woman dealt with her husband in a negative light. Maybe the woman, oh, she frustrated the man, she made the man this, she made the man that, after everything that man did for her. And then after hearing this story, you come to your home and it's bothering you. And you're like, hi, it's like I'm giving my wife too much room. I hope she will not do this thing to me. This one, I'm allowing her to know everything about my finances. This one, she knows everything about our house. Are you sure she's not going to treat me this way tomorrow? And then this thing is bothering you. And then you now wake your wife up in the middle of the night, say around 1 or 2. And you're like, yeah, baby, there's this dream I had. And what dream? Honey, what dream is that? I hope it's nothing evil. Let's pray against it. Hey, no, I want to tell you. The dream I have is that both of us were traveling on a car. So the car was inside, got stuck. Surprisingly, you came out of the car and joined other people's car and left me there. You abandoned me there. So when I woke up from this dream, I knew that something evil. This dream connotes a lot of evil. So I'm trying to ask you, I hope you will not abandon me in future. For the fact that people's home are getting problem does not mean that your own home will get problem. This is what I tell people. When you hear of evil that happens in people's home, immediately tell yourself, it will never happen in my home. You know why? Because my home has someone that takes care of us. My home, the driver of my family is God, is Jesus Christ. So because that's our foundation, nothing evil shall happen to our home. If you carry it in your mind that your wife might do you this thing, you might come to your home and subconsciously you start showing some attitudes. You start doing some things that might actually lead you guys to that problem. That's one thing guys don't understand. You start being too careful. You start trying to do things that you were not doing before, but you're doing them now because you think you are aware that things like that happen and you want to prevent it from happening to you. And that's where the problem comes in. For the fact that that person you know marriage led to divorce does not mean that yours will lead to divorce. For the fact that that woman put her husband in trouble and her husband is in jail for 1 or 2 things does not mean the same will happen in your marriage. No. If you want to tell your wife, you just go ahead and tell her the story. There's no need framing one or two dreams. A lot of people say that dream. One of my friends also told me this, that the husband called her one day. I already know, when she told me the dream, I already knew what the husband was saying that. And the husband said that he dreamt that he woke up one day and that their house, which they used to live in, was no longer on the land where it was. And the wife was like, oh, that's a very bad dream. She said, no, wait, I'm not done, because after dreaming that dream, I was having a lot of thinking and I've been praying too. The wife said, oh, okay, so what happened? And I said, so when I went to call people to ask what happened to my house, there was no earthquake. You know how dream works? So I now find out that the house is now on another land, the same color of the house, the same building, the same everything in the furniture. But only that this time around, it's now you and my kids that were inside. I was no longer in the house. Yeah. So that's the dream. So baby, since I had this dream, I've been wondering. I hope there's no evil manipulation going wrong somewhere. I've been thinking. So what do you think I should do? Husbands, you see all these small things you guys are telling us. We know. If you hear story, come and tell us the story. Let's both of us talk about it and reject it. You don't need to go twist it that you had a dream where I was abandoned, where you were abandoned, when they left you on the road, the motor was stuck, and you left and followed others instead of to help your husband. All those dreams that you guys say, it isn't funny anymore, because sometimes when people say it, it sounds childish. Just go ahead and discuss things with your home. Tell your wife, see this thing that happened in those homes, it will not happen in my home. Or you and your wife will say, amen, no, it will not happen. God forbid, it's not our portion. Instead of going to small, follow corner, and use dream and say all those things, and your wife will not be feeling guilty. Oh, I hope there's nothing I'm doing wrong. Why is he saying this thing in the dream? Oh God, please, let it not be what I'm thinking of. No. So these are the silly things you guys do and the dumb questions you guys do. Some come in form of dreams. Some come when you see your wife relaxing with her phone. Some when your wife has been so busy. Instead of you to appreciate their being busy, you go ahead and ask what they've been doing all day. Those small things cause problem. So we don't want the drama. So husbands, take note. Enough of all those questions that are really, really very annoying. So thank you very much for watching this very long episode. Thank you for coming to watch. Thank you for always visiting this channel. And if your subscribe button is still showing red, what are you waiting for? Just go ahead and click. It is free of charge. Thank you for watching. Thank you for coming back. And do have a wonderful day. Remain blessed. Bye.